Scorpio, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early May 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Scorpio collective. I hope you're all doing fabulous, my friends. Let's see what's going on. My guides, talk to me. Let's take a little peek here, see what's up with Scorpio in early May. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. I think it's a favorite of the Scorpios out there. Let's get you this first card. Let's see what's up. Oh my God, it's quick. First shuffle. So we have a very mentally stimulating type of energy. It could be a future focus as well with these double ballerinas. It's one of the more intriguing cards whenever I see it, and we're going to have to break it down. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the May subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's have a look at this card. Notice that we have this one little clown ballerina down there. Looks like she's taking a little nap, a little snooze. Then this one up here on a tightrope. I personally believe that they are one in the same. This one is daydreaming about doing this. So to me, a lot of you could have a very, very active mind in this time, more so than usual, which is a very common thing with water signs, right? So you might be needing to let some of that energy loose, let it out, especially if you're thinking a lot or feeling anxious or anything like that. But this card to me is big about one's future focus. So a lot of you might be very future oriented, like, listen, no, this is my goal. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that. Okay, so we're going to have to see how this plays within the reading itself. We might be looking further into the future than we think instead of this coming week. But yeah, just know that the mental activity could be ramped up a little bit here, Scorpio, when we have this card. Very daydreamy. So let's get into tarot. And I always say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. But I always like those little ballerinas. Let's get you these first three cards in the upright before we get the intuitive juiciness flowing. Shuffle it up here. What do we got for Scorpio, my gods? So, last week's reading, and you know what, let me say this, for like a month solid, we were getting extremely positive readings for Scorpio, like one after another after another. I was loving it, because as I tell you every week, I'm part of the Scorpio collective, so I was liking it. But last week's reading was making me raise a little eyebrow. It was titled, They Are Watching You. All right, so there might be someone watching your moves, right? There could have been someone like having you under their microscope. Maybe there was someone under yours. That's a big possibility. But we're going to see what we have for you this week. As you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you. Because we could be seeing your vibe or someone you're connected to. Let's get you three cards. Let's see what we got for Scorpio this week, my gods. Please and thank you. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. So maybe we are moving back to that good energy, hopefully. Let's see what's up. I love the Ten of Pentacles. This is a beautiful, prosperous, abundant type of energy. Let's get you two more. I don't really want to get too overexcited about it just yet. Ten of Cups. All right, Scorpio. I'm going to need to come up with some different adjectives than I did in the recent month, okay? Because the Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups, that's like everything. Let's get you one more. This might be one of those readings, my friends. Thank you. Six of Wands. I mean, I'm almost baffled already. I really am trying my hardest not to jump the shark here, Scorpio. But these are some of the most positive cards in the whole entire deck. All came out one after another after another. So we're going to have to go through this. Let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get that juicy, intuitive stuff. Talk about future focus. This is what we love to see. Now, at first glance, tens in tarot represent completion. So we have monetary, emotional, but these are like prototypical happy endings. Elementally, we have an interesting mix. We have earth, we have water, we have fire. So we could be looking at different areas of life, but one thing that we're holding in common so far before we clarify is win after win after win. Victory after victory after victory. Blessing after blessing after blessing. So let's go through it. Position number one, the Ten of Pentacles. Once again, tens are completions. This one can be a huge monetary influx. This could speak about your focus on your money, okay? Your business, the pentacles, the cheddar, the cheese, the guap, whatever you want to call it, the scratch, the greenbacks. That's what we see here with the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Huge influx of it, monetary. Both of these cards do share other things in common. They could represent the household. They could represent our family. So when we clarify it, it could be giving us little details about those that we're closely connected through family, or our actual living situation, because it's showing up here twice, okay? But the Ten of Pentacles is more connected to finance than anything else. It's extremely sturdy. There are nuances, there are differences between these two cards. Now, as we move to the center, we have the Ten of Cups. This card, similar to the last, closing, happy ending. This is wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Those cups runneth over, something that makes you happy, something or someone that could make you happy. So far, before we even clarify, I would claim all these cards because they're all beautiful in their own right. You see that rainbow, the cups, the family, they're all super happy here. So this could be various victories. Like I said, victory after victory, win after win. It's like stacking up. So these are beautiful types of energies we're seeing here. Emotional fulfillment, really feeling whole inside is something I think of when I see the Ten of Cups. Like wish come true, dream come true. So these are really, really good. There could be some nice bounces for a lot of the Scorpio collective in this time period. Now, moving to the very back end, we have more blessings, my friends. We have the Six of Wands. Now, regardless of what comes out in the clarifiers of this, there is absolutely bright side in this reading, regardless of what the clarifiers say. But the Six of Wands is a card of victory, public notoriety, getting recognition and kudos for what you've done. Now, I will say this, all cards, I am leaning more towards the positive because of what I'm feeling here, but all cards have positives and negatives. You know, a negative of the Ten of Pentacles could represent someone who's damn stubborn. A negative of the Ten of Cups could be someone who's never happy, ever. A negative of the Six of Wands could be somebody that's a little egotistical. So you see what I mean? Every card in tarot is like that, where they could flip from end to end, but I'm feeling more positivity here. This is a card of victory, of triumph, and of recognition, right? Being recognized for the good you've done. So this is a beautiful type of energy. I really, you know what, Scorpio, we need to dive deeper on all this action. Let's jump in and clarify. I don't want to say anything too outlandish just yet because we're looking good, my friends. Let's shuffle it up. Let's really do this. What do we got for Scorpio, my gods? Yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Ten of Pentacles first. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Scorpio, you can drop it down in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, 10 of Pentacles. Why is it here for my friends? Why is that 10 of Pentacles here? Thank you. Lovely. 8 of Pentacles here in the upright underneath this 10 of Pentacles. This is like the prototypical, like, your hard work will pay off, your dedication will pay off. Pentacle on Pentacle, this is absolutely beautiful. I saw the 8 of Pentacles in a Pisces reading too, I believe, this week. Now, this is a card of diligence. It's a card of craftsmanship. It's a card that's artisanal, right? Somebody who's working to master something. So when I see this 8 of Pentacles under a card like the 10 of Pentacles, we're looking at the future once again, like the beginning of the reading, our goals, where we want to be. So this could be a shot in the arm from Spirit saying, like, listen, keep working towards it, keep working for it. A lot of you, yeah, you might be contemplating a change in work or a change in job situations, but once again, this is money, 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 abundance coming in. And with this, it's like hard work will pay off. Your dedication towards something will pay off. So we're seeing the different areas of life line up once again, and it's a beautiful thing, right? So even if you are in a disgruntled work situation right now, a switch might be positive. I do feel that for a lot of you, like, you might need a change of scenery, and that would be a good thing here. Like, what you're working towards is a beautiful thing. That's what this tells me. So it's like we're seeing the money, we're going to move to the emotion, then we're going to move to the passion. It's interesting how this is lining up, but let's move over to the 10 of Cups, because we're still looking good, my friends. And once again, I'm getting this magnetic type of feeling once again, right? Like this energy is moving towards you magnetically. I really like it. So let's see why that 10 of Cups is here. Why is that 10 of Cups here for Scorpio? And for those of you that don't know, I only read jumpers, so yeah, Two of Wands. Big plans. Who has big plans here with the Two of Wands under the Ten of Cups? Okay. Like, I'm going to make this work. Very determined type of energy. This could be someone who's at a crossroads. For a portion of you, like, yeah, you might have big dreams, you might have big plans, but it might take a little, like, planning and strategy to get you there. The Two of Wands could be waiting sometimes. It's something in the manifestation period. But once again, like, similar to the Three of Wands, this is something that might be very close to within reach, okay? If any of you are making an important decision or an important choice about your future, I feel like you're going to make the right one. You're going to make the right one for you, all right? Like, that's for any of you who feel like you're at a crossroads in life, because some of you might. When Two of Wands is here, some of you might really feel like you're at a crossroads. Like, it's make or break time. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? I feel the way this spread is, and with all the wins and victories and prosperousness and blessings, I feel like you're going to make the right move, make the right choice. Might just take a little more plan work, right? Planning. So we're going to move in on that Six of Wands. I really don't want to muddy up the message. I feel like overall, Scorpio, this is just like an overview of the prosperous energy that's moving towards the collective magnetically, and it's good, you know, because we're looking good monetarily, we're looking good emotionally. Like, this is nice. We're going to go in on that Six of Wands. Even if you're going through a super tough time right now, like, even if this reading shows up and you're going through one of the toughest times in your life right now, this is reason to be happy. Like, okay, things don't always stay the same forever. Things can get better. Things will get better. I know personally, like I said, I'm part of the Scorpio collective myself. When we have something that we're determined on, when there's something we want to do or somewhere we want to go, there's nothing that can get in our way, all right, except ourselves. Always keep that in mind. But let's go in on that Six of Wands. Then we'll do a recap before we get into the shadow card. But overall, I'm loving this energy, Scorpio. Best reading out of the whole zodiac so far. Probably one of the best ones I've done for you, period, in the existence of my channel. I'll keep it like that. Yeah. Okay, don't hold back. You know, pat yourself on the back when you need to, right? Like the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Nothing can really contain you. This type of energy, and just like I was saying before the card even came out, nothing can get in your way except yourself. Truly, that's like a big vibe I'm picking up here. The Four of Pentacles is generally a clamp down type of card, right? You see this person, they're holding on to that pentacle like, no, 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 no. When I see it in reverse, this is things opening up. So when I see it under this Six of Pentacles, like, listen, don't be shy. You know, all the good things you've done, all the good things you do, the places you're going, don't be shy about it. When you get there, when you get these wins, victories, blessings, it's okay to celebrate it. It's okay to be happy about it. Like, that's another vibe I'm picking up here. Like, it's okay to be proud. It's okay to be happy. Always keep that in mind. Even if you're not in this place that these cards are showing right now, when you get there, be proud of yourself, right? Because these energies are super prosperous. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, it could sometimes speak about, like, possible jealous individuals. So that is like the one little warning I could give throughout this whole reading, that, like, yeah, maybe all this goodness is going to rouse some jealousy in certain people around you. But I don't feel like it's a game breaker. This is energy opening up and moving forward. So when I see it under the Six of Wands, this is that victory, the blessings, all the things I've been mentioning. Claim these energies from top to bottom. This might be the best reading I've ever done for Scorpio, period. So let's get into the shadow. You know, let's do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, we have the different areas of life. We have the monetary, we have the emotional, we have the victory lap, so to speak, on the back end. But position number one, the Ten of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles, I did see somebody's hard work being paid off, right? For a portion of you, you might want to switch jobs, switch work. I was feeling that intuitively. I think you're going to make the right move, right choice, but there's tons of pentacles coming your way if you're not fully money focused. In the center, we have the Ten of Cups with the Two of Wands, right? Being in the planning phase, a lot of you might feel like you're at a crossroads in life, make or break, left or right, do this or do that. I feel like you're going to make the right move, right choice. But once again, the wins, the blessings, I feel like I'm being repetitive, but it's showing up here in the cards, my friends, and that's a beautiful thing to harness. Just blessings on blessings, and I'm loving it. On the back end, we have the Six of Wands with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. How beautiful is this energy? So be proud of yourself when you reach the finish line. Be proud of yourself when you have an accomplishment. Yeah, you might rouse some jealousy in others. It's all good. It happens from time to time. There's nothing you can control about how someone else feels. But be proud of what you do and what you accomplish if you work hard towards it and you achieve it. And I feel like this is an overview of life itself. Some of you might be watching these readings just for romance or just for work, but we're seeing like the whole, in these 6 simple cards, we're seeing like the whole ball of wax, and it all looks good, Scorpio. Even if you're going through a tough time, please take a screenshot if you want to verify it for yourself. But let's get you one shadow card here. We're going to shuffle it up one time, see what we got for Scorpio. In the shadows, beautiful energy, my friends. And the shadow card, I always like to put as a cherry on top of every reading. It's a nice thing to do, just to see whether it's a shadow side of yourself or something you don't quite see right now. It's in the shadows for Scorpio. Thank you. 3 of Swords. Yeah, a little bit of pain there, huh? Regardless of all this good stuff, there's still some underlying pain. Isn't that the life story of being a Scorpio, right? I understand, man. I totally get it. Totally get it. Even when good things happen, there's that little feeling deep down on the inside that you can't quite shake. All right. I'm totally empathetic of this feeling, my friends. We have the 3 of Swords in the shadows. You know, the card with the 3 swords cutting through it. And pain is a part of life, right? Some things, they hurt forever. Some things will hurt for a long time. But there is some sort of pain that spirit could still want you to really take a look at, right? Whether you're holding it for a long time or a short time, regardless of the good things coming in and out, there could be something that's lingering that you really just need to take a cold, hard look at, right? And you would know what that is, right? Better than I would. But we're just going to leave it at that, Scorpio. I'm not really going to overcomplicate this. You already get what I mean. But yeah, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the May subscriber surprise. For the May subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 boxes of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. This is an awesome deck. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the cards in this week's reading, which one spoke to you the most. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I will announce the winners in my community tab at random. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.